Alright, well hello everyone and welcome to another chill stream. And for this chill stream we are taking a look at Jurassic World Evolution 2. We skipped the first one and we went straight to the second one because we're evolving. Now, this is a 2021 game that was released in November of that year. It was developed and published by Frontier Developments. And it is, of course, a simulation game. If you watched me play the Operation Genesis games, I'm hoping it's going to be similar to that. Now, unlike Operation Genesis, which I had played many years earlier and had played before, I have never touched this game before. I know very little about it, and I've only did so much as to start it up and make sure it worked. I have not looked at the campaigns or the missions or anything in this game. So this game also is a request from channel supporter and friend Chloe Cat, who was actually so tremendously nice that she purchased the game for me and got all the DLCs and stuff and said, start playing this, it's good. So she's become something of like a big time patron for me, and I feel very blessed to have her encouraging my nonsense. So let's press enter. I'm actually pressing the left mouse button, and let's see what we got here. We got story mode, Chaos Theory. Chaos Theory mode allows players to revisit pivotal moments from the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World films and add their own mark in a range of what-if scenarios. And we got challenge mode here. Race against the clock to build a 5-star park. Now, originally I thought challenge mode was going to be like the tutorials, but that's not the case from what I've been told. Then we got sandbox mode. Build the ultimate park. Customize your experience from alternating the economy to how dinosaurs behave. But what we're going to do is look at campaign mode. Immerse yourself in compelling and original stories set after the earth-shattering events of Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and leading towards the monumental events of Jurassic World Dominion. Alright, so we got the DWF campaign. Lead the efforts of the DFW, Department of Fish and Wildlife, to control, conserve, and contain wild dinosaurs rampaging across the USA. If this is your first time playing, we recommend starting here. Well, I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to start. Alright, the Dominion campaign, Biosyn. Experience the story of Biosyn genetics from wannabe world leader. Is that supposed to be a comma or a period? Lewis Dodson, we got Dodson here. Freaking Dodson. Can you believe how desperate these people were making this movie to connect that like nobody, like almost background character into being like some sort of like massive like industrial like genius? It's so dumb. Ugh. Alright. Look, Dodson looks to go further than ever before, seeking the most accurate dinosaur ever brought back to life. Spoiler warning. Reference to events from Jurassic World Dominion. And then the Dominion campaign, Malta. Enter the new worldwide dinosaur economy and tackle the moral dilemmas within. Consult with Kalia Watts and others to establish brand new dinosaur facilities across the Mediterranean and carve your own path between the authorities and the underground. Spoilers. Refers to events from Jurassic World Dominion. Alright, well, let's start with the campaign here.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. A scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos.
Taking sips of my soda.
This time we would deeper into the illusion of control and the chaos.
Wasn't that a pretty
But
intense
something
moment in
much
the movie?
worse.
Where that one woman got
And
attacked
for a moment,
by the pteranodon. Was it
We remembered how
pteranodon or was it a
precious
different
life is.
pterosaur?
But time has a funny way of softening our
And
memory
then was it a
of what it's
mosasaur
like
or was
to
it a
lose
lycorodon
control.
that ate them?
And ambition. Ambition is a
Yeah, it was a
persistent
mosasaur.
thing.
Yeah, that was
For the
like, for the
dinosaurs
tone of
left
the movie,
behind,
it seemed jarring.
time was becoming
But like at
immaterial.
the same point, like if like a lot of
From
people like to
miracles
claim
of
like
science
realism in their
to
films,
assets destined
usually
for
that's what they're saying
exploitation.
to like try to claim that their movies are better than
Perhaps
the
it's
stuff
time
we watch.
to reflect
But
on
like-
the true nature of nature.
A real animal attack would be like
Endless cycle
gruesome and awful.
with one
It
goal:
wouldn't just be something quick
survival.
and
And this
exciting
means that
for
dinosaurs
something
and
awful.
humanity
And it would also
have to
defend the
find a way
animal.
to work out their
Like,
differences.
as I understand, some predators actually do try to kill their prey like quick. Like I know, like supposedly most big cats do that. But I've also been told that like bears just kind of like cripple you and then just start eating you. So yeah, I guess if you have to be killed by a wild animal, get killed by like a cougar. But don't get killed by a brown bear or a polar bear.
To us, a desert is a
And
wasteland,
while I'm here rambling about
devoid
animals,
of anything but the
I'm
most
completely
extreme
ignoring what this game is
examples of
talking about.
life. But creatures once thrived.
But like
in
house,
these
like
lands
I know house
hundreds
cats
of
and stuff
millions of years ago.
are awful. Like they will sit there and torture like birds
Given
and
the
rats and
geological
stuff.
history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds
But I guess at the
isn't
same
that
point,
much of a stretch.
like a bird
The
or a
current
rat,
situation
like little
where
like
dinosaurs are
songbirds
running
and stuff
wild
like that.
is
not a
untenable to
threat
those in
to
charge.
protect.
Well, those that think they're in charge.
So it's not like they need to kill it quickly
we're left
to
with
eat.
a problem or an opportunity. This is where you
But
come
I
in.
am not a
They've ignored my warnings before.
what do you call it? What do you?
But maybe
a
this
heptologist
time with
studies
you,
reptiles and
it's going to
a
be different.
ornithologist
I'm
studies
willing to
birds.
embrace the uncertainty.
I'm not either of those things. But I have friends who are those things, so I pick up all kinds of crap from them. Alright, we have no power. Listen to the Arizona mission briefing.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order.
Hi, Cabot.
I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds
I'm
important.
turning the volume up a
because
little
it
bit
is.
on my end.
But let's not get bogged down in
I'll have to
labels
check
and
the
titles and
recording later to see
organizational
what the volume is like
flowcharts.
for you guys.
I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with
McCabe
the
Johnson,
experts.
you work for
This
me.
is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the
There's
dinosaurs.
Claire.
I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And
Right,
unfortunately,
so far,
we
the
were there
camera
to witness
controls
its
seem
destruction.
very similar
And
to,
this is
to
Owen.
Operation
He works
Genesis.
with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler.
There you go,
Though
there's fake
officially I'm
Chris.
an animal behaviorist. I was just building
I
a
haven't
level
really
of
had a chance
trust
to
with
talk
them
about
when
this,
happens.
but I
Okay.
consider
So we'll need to get a few
Chris
things
Pratt,
in place ASAP.
one of the three
Start with
Chris's
the
of the
response
meh
facility.
apocalypse.
Equipped with both a
You know,
Ranger
meh,
Team
like-
4x4.
You know,
And
not
the
that
capture
bad,
team
but you know,
helicopter.
not really good. Like meh. So I think I consider Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Pratt the three Chris's of the meh apocalypse, because they're not really that good actors in the first place. They're not exactly bad either. They're like perfectly serviceable. But they're in terrible movies, and on top of it, these terrible movies are like huge cultural impact films that have like completely ruined the cinema. Alright. Navigate the toolbar to open a category of buildings. Alright. So we probably need like power, don't we? There's a response facility. That's sort of like the, what was it, the ranger station, I guess? So do we need one of these? Alright. Z and X to rotate. Cool. Shift to snap. And control to multi-place. Well, we don't need multiples. And we need a response facility, so I guess this is it. They want it there, we'll put it there. It's 100 grand.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Alright, so what else we got here? I try to click on some of these buildings, but nothing happens. Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. So we need a path. Also need power. Backup generator. Oh, place it in the area shown. Alright. Ah, I see. It's kind of got like an area of effect. So those are the locations I'm guessing that it will provide power for. So let's try to get as many of them in there as possible. Get right there in the middle. Connect the response facility to the path. Use the path tool. Okay, where's the path tool? There we go. Seems expensive for a path. Can I... Oh, okay, if I hold down shift I can get it to curve. What if I just want it to be straight? Yeah, we'll just do that. It's fine.
Hey, Claire.
Alright, Owen,
We
what do
may
you
have
gotta
trouble
say?
tracking this dinosaur from the ground. And
Freaking
even more
dinosaur
trouble if we're
whisperer
lucky
over
enough
here.
to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Okay. So yeah, even controlling the helicopters like we did in Operation Genesis. You know, I should look it up, see if any of the people that worked on Operation Genesis worked on this. Locate priority dinosaurs in the surrounding area by using the compass at the top of the screen. Approach a dinosaur and use R to switch to aim mode. While in aim mode, use the left mouse to fire. Tranquilizer darts, stimulant darts can be used to wake up a tranquilized dinosaur. Where'd it go? I'm not close enough. We can take a photo. Alright, let's try to get it right in the neck. Not even close. Not even close. Let's see, where'd it go? It's over there. Alright, did we get it that time? Maybe not. No, I definitely hit the grass. Alright, we hit it. Administering the sedative. So far, I'm kind of digging it. I need to... Okay, I'm controlling the camera with the mouse. And I'm moving the helicopter with the mouse. It says it's a Baryonyx. At least we're fully awake. I am using a tranquilizer, right? I'm not using the stimulant. Oh, it looks like it's napping. Good night, dinosaur. Oh, I steam in it. Holy cow. I had to have that pointed out to me. Oh, I know what because I keep going to Q and E to rotate the camera instead of Z and X. There we go.
Claire, this is
Snapping.
O.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well,
Okay,
maybe
right
one or
mouse to
two?
change
Well,
to the tools.
It's better than
and
usual.
Transport.
I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Okay, cool. We get like a
Hey,
little
don't I
green
always?
flare.
Wait, you don't have to answer that.
It's obstructed? What's obstructed? Oh, I have to pick where I want to bring it. Okay. I gotta where's our enclosure? Way, way over here. What are we going to do? We're going to drop them in the water?
Heading to pick up the asset.
I guess so. Ensure the baryonyx is... Oh, time controls. Pause time using the space to take stock at important moments or to plan your facility. Slow down time using 4. Accelerate time using 3 to skip through processes such as dinosaur transport. Alright. Moderate usage of accelerated time to ensure problems in your facility do not get out of hand. Alright, well, while the baryonyx is getting transported over here, what else can we look at?
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge, and perhaps opportunity.
Alright. So, like, the fence here says 2. Gate 2 is 5, so I'm guessing that's their security rating?
Transporting asset.
So, does it have any information about baryonyxes? Baryonyxi? Mountain goat. Well, I probably don't want to get too far ahead of myself. This is the tutorial here. So let's speed things up. Get the baryonyx into his pen. Now at this point,
Asset transportation complete.
at this point, it's not like the first film where all the dinosaurs were supposed to be female. And then
I instantly recognized this dinosaur. Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one.
well, if I
We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly
now
help this one.
I get this confused sometimes because there are certain reptiles that can reproduce asexually. It's kind of like they
There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur
kind
to
of like they give
consume.
birth to a clone
So we'll need a
almost.
feeder inside the
If
perimeter
there are no
of that
males
enclosure.
around,
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
but in the
Can't disagree with
movie,
you there.
and again, I'm trying to remember differences between the movie and the book. The book was really good. The book was like the book and the movie are really good. The first Jurassic Park, they're both really good, even though they're pretty darn different. Now the trick was they were filling in like missing DNA gaps with frog DNA, and apparently frogs can sort of change gender depending on environmental pressures. Like if there are too many females around, some will start turning male. All right, place down a piscicore feeder. Oh, but yeah, piscicore. That means a fish, right? So in the first movie, that's what was happening. The females were turning to males because of the fish DNA. Where's the food? Should we put it way over here? Maybe if we put it in the middle, that might be the best. But now in the book, it was the same thing. But one of the things I remember in the movie, like at the very beginning, Grant is like, "Oh yeah, T-Rexes can't see unless you're moving."
We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's
But
health.
in the book
Utilize
had a
a
really
ranger
great
team
sequence.
vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the
Where he was
animal's
just like
overall welfare.
I think he was kneeling in front of
Then
one
we
of the
can plan our
vans,
next move.
just terrified.
We really need
And he
that?
just was
A plan?
frozen.
I mean,
Like he couldn't move
I've always
because he was
been
just
more
so
of a
scared of this
just
T-Rex.
make it up as I go kind of guy.
And then the
Tell you
T-Rex
what,
was just like
If this doesn't work,
like
we'll
lost
try
him.
your
Like
way.
he couldn't find him because he
That
was sitting
sort of
there
sounds like a plan.
like you know, paralyzed. And I think what happened was the T-Rex like exhaled really hard, and it sent his hat flying. So like it lunged for the hat, and it knocked him and the van off the side of the enclosure, if I'm remembering the book right. But in the movie it was just, "Oh no, don't shh, quiet, don't move in front of a T-Rex." Alright, ranger teams provide the latest dinosaur welfare information via a status check. Construct ranger posts inside the enclosures. Okay. I don't think that's a good idea, but okay. Ranger teams can be assigned to patrol ranger posts and will periodically status check all dinosaurs in range. Alright. Approach the dinosaur and switch to binoculars. Probably shouldn't need that. Alright, that's close enough. Okay, so I'm scrolling in with mouse wheel. Do I need to do anything else? Use equipment? Is that not close enough? I don't want to get too close to this thing. Okay. Looks like he's napping. Like, this seems way too close. Alright, I'll get this eventually. See?
We've completed our check.
Missing rock?
While we can't
Oh,
replicate
run,
what we had on
run.
the islands, we still have to do what we
Get
can
away
to
from
get
the dinosaur.
dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool. How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
Okay, Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better?
He's got 95% comfort. Select a scanned dinosaur to browse its comfort requirements. What does that mean? Is that the radio for the car? Oh, this game is silly. Okay, where are you hiding? All right, it's missing rock. It's looking for water. We all want to rock, okay? God gave rock and roll to you. All right? Did the truck leave? Yes, they had enough sense to leave. So he wants rocks. Does it matter what kind of rocks? Or is it just put a rock in there? I mean, he's got a bunch of rocks over here. Here, he can have another couple of rocks. Maybe like a real big one. Put her like a real big one over here. And he can just sun himself every once in a while. Because he's a lizard. I know, you can tell me, yeah, they're actually birds. Okay. Is he napping? I mean, I think we did it. Oh, what'd I do? I hit the wrong button.
We've got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but
Yes.
this'll work.
Yes, it does.
Trust me.
It sounds very crazy. Okay, okay, it covers a lot of area, so where would be a good place to put it? You want to cover as much as possible, but not put them into... Put it in the middle. Yeah, just in the middle of the water, right next to the feeder. I think over here is good. It covers most of the enclosure, and it's still pretty close to the gate. You put a little closer to the gate. There. But it has no Wi-Fi. Okay, let's add a ranger team.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
Yeah, it's
They're
kind
not
of bad.
angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they
it is-
sense
anger is
survival
natural.
is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Ooh,
Well, for
go get a
now, anyway.
Triceratops.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Alright, so... let's add a task. Resupply? No. Maybe? Fill up? Fill up. Alright. So we want to find a Triceratops. Move dinosaurs, cycle vehicles. Ah, okay, I see the difference between the resources now. Can I just add a task? Because the truth is, I never really liked taking control of the helicopters in Operation Genesis. And this, so far, this is fun. Like, the truth is, I'm probably gonna prefer setting it to automatic. That's an option. I am does seem that you want to aim a little higher.
Negative
I
contact.
think I missed there. Got him that time. Though I probably got him in the foot. Oh, yeah. That one's asleep, but it's asleep in the water. It's not a good spot. Good job, you drowned the Triceratops. I'm so bad at this. Go to sleep. Alright, so we gotta construct an enclosure and transport Triceratops. Isolate the Triceratops from the other dinosaurs. Gate. Enclosure. It looks like most of this enclosure is already done for us, so let's finish it. I wanna... there we go. At least I think there we go. I see, it's slowly building over time. Now, how do we transport the dinosaurs again? There it is, transport. Multi-select. And then finalize. And we're going to bring you all the way over here. They're going to need some water.
Picking up asset. Acknowledging asset collection request.
There we go. So let's speed things up.
Asset transportation underway.
So should I make... oh, look at them. Look at them flying by. Oh, and yeah, we only have the 2 helicopters, so... yeah, but those aren't the same helicopters. I at first thought, since we only had the 2 heliports, we were only doing them 2 at a time.
Asset delivered.
I wonder if it woke up. No, there it goes. Look at him, though. Poor thing. Now, if you watch me play Operation Genesis, and I'm going to keep comparing this game to that a lot, but I'm sure there's a lot of differences with this game that I'm going to have to get used to. I usually liked to set up water closer to wherever the viewing stations were. So that way the dinosaurs would be closer to the people that could see them. But I don't know if that's going to be the case with this game. And it's still the tutorial, so let's not jump ahead of ourselves too much. They'll probably want us to finish building that path. we'll need to set up a ranger station in here too.
Confirming asset delivery.
Alright. Speed things up a little bit.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet.
Ensure that they have 95%
But I'm
comfort.
also concerned,
Ensure they are
specifically about
visible
our
from the research
biodiversity.
viewing gallery.
Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and
Okay,
secure.
yeah, so this is kind of like
as
the
well as
viewing
building some
platforms
additional viewing
from
galleries the
Operation
DFW
Genesis.
staff can use to monitor the animals.
Okay, dinosaurs of the same species form territory around them as they move. Dinosaurs only consider area inside their territory when determining their comfort level. Territory that is not frequently visited shrinks over time to match the latest changes to dinosaur environment. Is it going to tell me where their environment is? Okay, we want to build one of these. Okay, that's kind of neat. It shows you just where and how much it sees. So like here would actually be probably a good spot. I don't think that's where they want us to put it though. They probably want it over here. So let's just put it here for the time being. There's an option over here to look at their territories, what I'm being told. Management views. Alright. Okay, it's important to ensure that dinosaurs are visible to guests from the buildings with visibility. Check the dinosaur visibility view mode to identify any gaps in your coverage. Areas around popular buildings with visibility will likely become congested with guests. Plan your park around this. Alright, show the view. Alright, we can see them. Alright, so can I just press P for a path hotkey? Yes, I can. Whoa, careful now. See, I would prefer more of an overhead view. There. So now we gotta do a wellness check on them. They got plenty of fuel. Accessible out of range. Ah, I see. So we gotta build another one over here. Is that the right one? There's a vehicle under threat. Well, yeah, you put it in the cage with the baryonyx. Of course it's under threat. Okay, so this is going to need a path, and it's going to need a power station. Full power. Yeah, let's try that. First person view. See, this I like more. Okay, let's resupply everything. We can afford it, right? Okay, direct control. This should be somewhat safer.
There are few species of dinosaur more recognizable than the archetypal
It's missing comfort.
depictions of this more herbivore squaring off against its fierce rival Tyrannosaurus Rex have captured
I mean,
the
obviously it's going to
imaginations
need
of
food,
adults
it's going
and
to
children
need
alike.
a water source. Missing ground fiber. Do I have to do all three of them? I don't think so, because it's just telling me what that one needs. Okay, no. You guys are gonna leave? Alright. So, need some water. Can we shrink it? Like some watering holes. And we need a feeder. Okay, tall and leafy. Just ground fiber. Just ground leaf. Tall fiber and ground fiber. Well, it's just Triceratops, so let's just go with the ground fiber. We'll put them around like here. You know, over where the viewing platform sees them. But let's also get some trees. You know, they're gonna maybe want. Oh, we gotta wait for it to grow too. Okay, that's pretty neat. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Okay, we don't need rocks. We got their water, we got their trees. Oh, okay. So this is their, I guess, their food? And then down here is stuff just to look at? So I'd like to get some trees in there, sort of like how the baryonyx has. That way they have, you know, like space to like, you know, cool down. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, it's still missing comfort. Ground fiber. So it needs more fiber? I mean, we could all use more fiber in our diet. Okay, are you guys happy now? Happier, yeah. A lot happier. But still not over 95. Alright, let's increase the radius. Alright, now they're at... Oh, are these our guests? Or is this just staff?
With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
Alright, operations center. Now we have one over there. So how many do they want us to have? That seems like it's too close. That's too far. Let's just build it there and see what happens. Gonna need a path. Backup generators provide power immediately around them and as when required. Backup generators can consume fuel whilst power is drawn from them, so use them sparingly. Place backup generators to cover important facilities and keep them topped up to kick in if the power goes out.
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists. Hopefully you could find one as rough and tumble as I am.
Sure, how about him? Scientists are key members of staff needed to perform specialist tasks. Browse the recruitment page to see which scientists are available to recruit. They will have 3 types of skills: logistics, genetics, and welfare. Each task has a set of skill requirements that need to be met by the assigned scientists. Overscribing a particular skill requirement will decrease the duration of the task. Alright. Let's recruit. So I guess what we got? Space for 2. Alright. We got Buckley, Yanez, and Charmin. Alright, she is 2 out of 7 genetics. She's motivated. Increase the unrest limit by 4. Okay. Buckley, 5 out of 10, 1 out of 4, 0 out of 4. Okay, increase logistics potential by 5 and logistics skill by 3. Okay, so if we need logistics, he's our man. And then there's Yanez. Reduce the cost of research tasks by 30. Alright. Well, I like that one about reducing the cost, so let's recruit him.
You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am. This is our first live capture opportunity.
Haven't we done
Let's not
several of
miss it.
those?
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed? Owen, you there? I think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe
Yeah, a new recruit. Alright, hang on. Where does it show? Okay, so he's only 2 logistics and 1 welfare. So yeah, we should probably get Buckley, because then we'll have 1 genetics as well. And then our logistics will be like 7. Alright. Build another staff center for more. Oh, urgent message. Alright, our operatives in the field have received an incident alert about a dangerous dinosaur. Proximity to the public in the outskirts of Las Vegas. 2 injuries have been reported, and we need to send a live capture expedition immediately to capture and contain the threat. Okay, I get it. So it's not that we're going to send a helicopter out to get it. We're going to do like a mission. Send a scientist to oversee a live capture. Okay, let's do that. Okay, our requirements are 2 logistics. So if we send him, well, he's the logistics specialist, so yeah, let's send him. But if I send both of them, it's 41%. Yeah, it's only going to be 35 seconds. Now, we're not doing research. Trait effects. No effects applied. I see. So it would take a whole minute if he went by himself. Alright, let's go.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
Alright, if you say so. So how do we get back to our park? Alright. So, are we about to capture a Stegosaurus? Is that what's happening here? Wait, I think maybe 2.5 would be good. There we go. And we're going to need a gate. You know what? Let's put the gate closer than further. Incoming transmission. We captured 4 of them. Holy cow. Alright, transport the dinosaurs.
Commencing asset transit. Assets in the air.
Alright. Let's build a path over here. No, keep those dinosaurs.
Transportation complete.
Alright, they're going to need water too. So we're going to do kind of what we did with the Triceratops. Just put a little bit of water here and there.
Asset delivery confirmed. Asset has been delivered.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only, you said it.
Alright, well, I think that is enough for the moment. We haven't finished our tutorial just yet, but I think we'll do that in our next video. Now, can we save? Yes, we can. Do I have to give it a name? Let's call it Save 1. Alright. So when we get back together next time, we will see how much more work we can do to setting up our very first tutorial park. So thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to more Jurassic World Evolution 2. Oh, see, look, our title screen here has changed a little bit. Oh, we can get a subscriber exclusive. We can get a unique vehicle skin if we just give them our email, our social security number, our blood type, and our firstborn. But more importantly, we have the continue and the load game options. Let's load the game. I just noticed that the saves have the times and the dates, so you'll be able to see like at what ungodly hours I'm playing these games, in addition to like how long it is between recording and uploading. Okay, so we need our stegosaurs to be visible from the research viewing gallery, and their comfort needs to be over 100. Now we need a status check for them. Alright, Ranger team. Assuming control. They got water. They're gonna need food. No, 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 no. We don't want to shoot a flare at them. Am I not close enough?
Confirming asset status.
It needs ground fruit. Its comfort is at 60. Alright. Alright, you guys can leave now. We know what we need. They need ground fruit. Okay. Ground fruit, tall fruit. Is that it? Is that my only option for ground fruit? Sure looks like it. Alright. Eat up, guys. Comfort is only at 84. We'll have to work on that. No, it's a shelter. That's a research. They need a path. There you go, path. So I guess our Stegosauruses want more fruit. I guess we did it because it's starting to go down. Yeah, 93% comfort. But they're all hiding in the back, so we can't see them. Dinosaurs, why are you hiding? Fishy, why are you sleeping? We can move the building? That's neat. Stegosaurus, stop hiding in the corner. Come be social. Ah, here he comes. Catching up with the rest of the class. Alright, the weather warning received. Open emergency shelters for the duration of storms.
We have a real problem.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's just, well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Oh, shut up,
the
Owen.
dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive
Seriously, just shut up.
sandstorm headed our way, and
Shut
it
up,
could
fake
wipe
Owen.
out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this
Yeah,
out.
I remember the
Have I ever let you down
storms
before?
Actually,
were a really big problem in
No.
Operation
And I'm
Genesis.
planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
I need to turn up the volume on them. I'm having a hard time hearing them. Is there a volume for, like, them? There's voice volume, but it doesn't go any higher than 100.
Say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll work on our safety ratings.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Alright, open your emergency shelters during dangerous storms and dinosaur escapes to avoid a hit to your safety rating. Tranquilize each rampaging dinosaur quickly using aim mode or lock on. Transport dinosaurs back to their enclosure before they wake up again. Rampaging dinosaurs can destroy or damage or destroy sections of your enclosure fence, leaving an open breach. Select a response team using R and use a ranger team to manually initiate repairs or assign them repair tasks to carry out. Alright, you need to go to sleep. And just like hit a button and send them in the bed. Yeah, they're already fighting. Okay, add a task. I guess I gotta take manual control. I really don't like that.
Weather conditions clearing.
Okay. Bread. Transmission incoming. Oh, we completed the mission. Well, that was quick. We could have probably done that all in one video. Maybe I'll edit it all together into one video. We'll see.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs. For now. But the future, that was something completely different.